Hello, good morning friends. We'll start with one more unit. In a previous unit, we have discussed some point related to protein. In unit number 5th, we'll be discuss some point related to energy topic. Yes, we'll be start with point wise. We'll be discuss about the introduction, basic principles, one form of energy converted into another form, and lastly energy content of food, and next one caloric value of food. Then what do you mean by calorie, and what is the relation between calorie and joule? These points we will be discussed today. We will be start with the introduction. If you are taking the food as a fuel sources of the body, whatever the food we are going to consuming, that will be act as a fuel sources for the body. These food only going to convert it into energy. After the consumption of carbohydrate, protein, fat, it will be digest and absorb and metabolized. Finally, after the metabolism, we will be get a end product of water, energy and carbon dioxide. The energy is utilizing by the cells for the purposes of synthesis, for the purposes of working condition, for example walking, lifting the object, and conducting internal vital functions, heartbeat, and conducting basal metabolic rate. For several purposes, energy is going to utilizing. And on and average, if you take on and average, our regular food intake is 60 to 70% of energy we are getting from the carbohydrate sources, and on and average 20 to 30% energy we are getting from the fat sources, and 10 to 15 or 10 to 12% of calorie we are getting from protein sources. Okay. And one more thing, basic principles related to energy. Before that, what do you mean by energy? Means it is a capacity to do the work. Energy means capacity to do the work. And basic principle related to energy is, as per the laws of thermodynamics. There are 3 laws of thermodynamics. For our use, first law is very useful. What is that means? First law, total amount of energy in the universe is constant. Total amount of energy in the universe is constant. There is no loss of energy and there is no gain of energy. Whatever the energy being in the universe, that is being in the same position, same pattern. But one form of energy is going to convert it into another form. Yes. And several different form of energy available in universe. Usually you will be said as a chemical energy, electrical energy, thermal energy and mechanical energy. These energies are converting from one form to another form. Thermal energy can be converted into mechanical energy to electrical, and electrical energy can be converted into that chemical energy. Yes, one form of energy can be converted, continuously converted into another form. Yes, as in a same like within our body, our energy is continuously converting from one source to another form. Means whatever the food we are going to consuming, that can be utilized by the liver cells as a stored chemical energy, and that can be utilized by the body temperature maintenance as a thermal energy, and utilized by the central nervous system as a electrical energy, and for the muscle cells mechanical energy. Yes. And before that, whatever the energy being in our body, pre-form means simple form of energy primarily utilizing, then it can be after the deficiency of pre-available energy, the energy moving towards the potential energy. First of all, there is a completion of freely available energy. For example, glucose is first utilized as a ATP purpose. If the glucose is not available, then it is shifted to fat or protein as a potential energy. Then potential energy is working till it is going to become completion. Yes. Okay. This image will be give how the one form of energy is going to converted into another form. Whatever the food we are going to consuming, that will be absorbed by GI tract and stored in the liver in the form of chemical energy. This chemical energy can be utilized for the brain cells and nerve cells in the form of electrical energy, neurotransmitter. Electrical energy and electrical signals are transferred from neuron to neuron or neuron to muscles in the form of electrical impulses, action potentials. Yes, this is a one form of energy going to convert it to another form. And one more thing, the same stored chemical energy can be utilized for the mechanical energy. In case of skeletal muscles, whatever the stored energy is there, that is helping for the movement of muscles and movement of limbs, movement of body. These are helping for the kinetic and mechanical process. Because of the presence of actin and myosin, protein also helping for the mechanical processing. Contraction and relaxation process taken place in muscle cells. That we will be call it as a mechanical energy or kinetic energy. Next one, some form of chemical energy, stored energy can be utilized for the synthesis of another compound or another chemical compound. That is chemical energy, one more chemical energy in the form of synthesis process, hormone synthesis, energy synthesis, and synthesis of enzymes, and synthesis of some immunoglobulins. Several things will be utilized for the process of synthesis. And next one, the same chemical energy can be utilized for the body to maintain the body temperature in the form of thermal energy. Same energy we can be utilized for the purpose of maintaining body temperature, warm or cold. That we will be call it as a thermal energy. Yes, by this looking this diagram, we come to know one form of energy can be converted into several forms. Okay. After this, energy content of food. Energy content of food. Within this, one more thing, ATP. ATP usually we will be call it as a currencies of food or a currency of energy. Adenosine triphosphate. Energy currency we are getting in the form of ATP. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. And in which unit we are going to measuring this energy means calorie. That is energy content of food. Usually we will be call it as a calorie. 1 calorie means, how we will be define the term 1 calorie means, 1 calorie is equal to amount of heat required to rise 1 gram of water to 1 degree Celsius. The total amount of heat required to rise the 1 gram of water to 1 degree Celsius, that energy we will call it as a 1 calorie. Usually this calorie we are calling in the name of kilocalorie as a conventional form, kilocalorie. As a definition aspect, if you are taking 1 calorie means the amount of heat required to rise the 1 gram of water to 1 degree Celsius, that we will be call it as the 1 calorie. Conveniently we will be call it as a kilocalorie. Okay, and after that, what is the relation between calorie and joule means? 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.128 joule. 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.128 joules. It is a relation between calorie and joules. Yes, and one more thing, caloric value of food, if you are taking, whatever the food we are going to consuming, that is being in the nature of carbohydrate being in the nature of fat and being in the nature of proteins. 1 gram of carbohydrate, after the combustion of 1 gram of carbohydrate will be add 4 kilocalorie of energy. Same like 1 gram of protein, after the total combustion it will be provide 4 kilocalorie of energy. And in respect to fat 1 gram of fat will be leads to 9 kilocalorie of energy. 1 gram of fat after combustion it will provide 9 kilocalorie of energy. This is overall about today class. What are the things we are discussed? We will be briefly seen on introduction, food as a fuel sources for body, basic principle. There are 3 basic thermodynamics laws. Among that, first one is very important for energy topic. Total amount of energy in the universe is constant. There is no gain or there is no loss of energy. There are different form of energy available in universe. One form of energy can be converted into another form, and ultimate sources for energy is sun. Sun is the main sources for all types of energy. Sun will be provide the energy to all types of different forms of energy. With the help of photosynthesis, we will be get a food. Food can be converted into several types. Okay, and one more thing, one form of energy can be converted into another form till the work has to be done, and after that free energy is first utilizing, then potential energy is going to be utilized, and after that this image will be indicate how the food is going to converted into different form of food. And lastly, energy content of food will be measured under the unit of calorie. Then 1 calorie is equal to 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.128 joule, and currency of energy is ATP. By this we will be complete today class. In upcoming class we will be start with the measurement of energy and recommended dietary RD of energy, dietary allowance of energy. By this we will be complete today class. Bye. Thank you.